digital immigrants are taking your job. A 6-episode global series. Let me start with a question that no one in the news is asking. What happens when your job doesn't disappear slowly, but simply stops needing humans? Not because you did something wrong, not because you weren't good enough, but because software showed up, didn't ask permission, and was accepted everywhere. These are not two-legged immigrants. These are digital immigrants, and they are moving from country to country, from industry to industry, from department to department, one role at a time. Are you ready? While the world argues about borders, something far more disruptive is happening quietly. AI systems are replacing tasks, roles, and entire job functions, not someday, but right now. And according to global labor data, by 2027, 83 million jobs are expected to be displaced. Only 69 million new jobs are projected to be created, leaving a net loss of 14 million jobs worldwide. That's not fear-mongering, that's math. And here's the part that almost no one explains. Those new jobs, well, they don't come with instant paychecks. So let me ask you something personal. You've been at your job for, I don't know, maybe 3-4 years. You believe you're good at what you do, right? You believe your performance reviews are solid, and you're waiting on that promotion you worked so diligently to get. And then one day, quietly, your department is gone. Not outsourced, not downsized, replaced. The company didn't close, it just closed to humans, open for business to digital immigrants. Wow. And while you were busy arguing about who was crossing physical borders, software crossed your professional border. No visa, no votes, no debate, just code. Now people say, but there will be new jobs. Oh yes, there will be. But here's the question, and it's one that no one really honestly wants to answer. How are people supposed to train for new jobs while still needing to feed their families? Because retraining takes time, energy, stability, health, and money. You can't pause rent or mortgages. You can't pause groceries. You cannot pause healthcare. And most people cannot afford a 6-month or 2-year income gap while they learn something new. That gap, that space between old work and new work, is where families fall apart. That's the real crisis. And this isn't just an American issue. Oh, no. This is global. What happens to the Philippines when virtual assistants are replaced by AI? What happens to India, Colombia, Mexico, South Africa, Vietnam, and Malaysia? Entire economies built around outsourced digital labor What happens? What happens when those jobs vanish faster than retraining systems can respond? Global instability doesn't stay global. It comes home, you guys. And yet, the news isn't covering this. Governments aren't explaining it. AI proponents are talking about benefits, not trade-offs. Your workplace isn't preparing you. Your community isn't even discussing it with you. But the shift is already underway. 2026 is weeks away. 2027 is right around the corner. And nobody's talking about it. Well, here at Secure 65 Health Plans, we are. And the mirror. Over the next 6 Thursdays, we're taking a deep dive into what is actually happening to jobs around the world. Which industries are changing first? When big corporations are pulling the lever? Why entry-level and middle-class roles are being squeezed? How retraining really works and where it breaks? And what can you do to protect your paycheck, your livelihood, and more importantly, your future? Because let's get real, at any age, in any country, this could happen. But this isn't about panic. It's about preparation. And that's why we're here. So ask yourself honestly, is your job safe? Do you have a plan if it isn't? Do you know what skills actually matter next? Do you know how to protect your household during this transition? And if you don't, stay tuned, because pretending this isn't happening won't stop it. But understanding it might just help you survive it, and better yet, thrive beyond it. Digital immigrants are taking your job, and it's happening right underneath your nose. Join us every Thursday for the next 6 weeks. Let's talk about the future before it decides for you. I'm Monet Swan.
Call us now. We'll do the rest.